Thieriot for the Adequan USEA Gold Cup Series and Pro Tour Series here at Woodside. And I'm joined by Lauren Billies, who put forth a great test here in the CIC3 Star Division to be in second place as they head to show jumping this afternoon. Lauren, tell us a little bit about your test today.
It was great. I feel like I'm finally getting comfortable with the 3-star and the advanced level movement. So Ginger went in there and was like, showed it off, and I felt like I could ride for the better score instead of just completing the movement. So I thought I had good flow and definitely was an improvement on my old score. So.
For a lot of people, this test seems to be very tricky to remember, and we saw that even with leader Gina getting lost in the test, and several horses in this division, riders, a little bit confused about where they're going. It seems like that rein back is the movement all riders miss in this test. And what do you think it is about the flow of this test that makes it a little tricky to remember some parts, yourself being someone who got it done and didn't forget where they were going?
I almost forgot my rein back, but I think it's because you have transitions at A and at C, and it gets confusing, and you do your half pass and then turn left and then change direction, and then half pass and turn right and then change direction. So there's just a lot of changes in direction, changes in flow, and then it seems that the transitions happen at C, at A, at every letter. So really studied hard before I got here, so it was good.
This mare of yours, Ballingowan Ginger, a longtime partner of yours. You rode her at the Pan American Games representing Guadalajara, and representing Puerto Rico in Guadalajara, and you guys have done really well together. Yeah. So just building on that, she's still relatively young. You guys are relatively new at the 3-star level, and showed them very well together. So talk about kind of this afternoon, and this ring well, being kind of on your home turf here at Woodside.
Yeah, she turns it on for bigger rings, so I think it's awesome that we get to do the dressage and then the show jumping this afternoon. And it is a big environment. At Rebecca Farms, we had the best show jumping round I've ever had in my life. And I think that being a lot of energy there, she really turns it on. So I look forward to doing that and kind of pressing that environment to help us jump clean today.
All right, and then just Derek's course. Derek is obviously your coach for the majority of the time, and kind of what the course demands when he puts it together. But tomorrow the course is very tricky always here at Woodside, and having built on success this season with Ginger, what will you be kind of looking for? What can you expect from that?
It's the most technical course I've done so far. Like, I felt like Ian's course at Montana was big and it was intimidating, but this one I feel like you're going to get caught out at C if you're don't jump in well at A. So I'm looking to be perfect around the combinations and just to ride out with the same tenacity that I ride in with. And I think that it's going to be an interesting course. I think you're going to see combinations done differently, and it will be one that I think if you know your course well, you'll know the decisions to make out on course, but there's certainly lots of different options on the way to ride the lines out there. So yeah, it'll be interesting and definitely a challenge and great preparation, I think, for all way downs.
All right, well, Lauren's given you a little bit of a preview of what you can expect to see this weekend here at Woodside, and we'll let Ginger take a little bit of a nap. Looks like she's tired, and they'll have a big show jumping course to face here. Here with the leaders in the CIC3 Star Division at Woodside, Gina, the lovely mare Chanel. Gina, you guys put forth a great test this morning, getting a little confused at one point as to where you were going, but we talked with Lauren Billies already, and that seemed to happen to a lot of riders in their tests.
It was the weirdest morning ever. When I first came in just to do my circle around the outside, I actually had to stop and leave because Pam Fisher had forgotten to do her halt rein back. So I actually had to leave so she could go back in and do her halt rein back. And I joked with Marilyn, okay, I won't forget my rein back. I didn't.
Well,
but there you go. I kind of turned the wrong way after that.
Even with the air, you guys are in the lead by less than a point in front of Lauren Billies and Ballingowan Ginger. And you know this arena so well here at Woodside and have formed a great partnership with this mare. So going into this afternoon show jumping, just tell us a little bit kind of what you'll be looking for out of her, and obviously the crowd and atmosphere plays a part here.
Absolutely, and it's a big ring. They have the new footing, they've upgraded the footing here at the horse park, and that has made just a huge difference. It's great to go in there and show jump in there. But of course, I think the designer will probably be looking to make the show jumping a little harder since we're show jumping before the cross country tomorrow. So I'm sure there'll be some good questions, some big tests, and she has kind of a unique ride for the show jumping, and I kind of forgot it to remember it halfway through the course, and I remembered it. So I told Beck, I said, you better remind me in the warm up. She really likes to have me really release the contact about 1 to 2 strides sides out. So that looks kind of weird. You see me like setting her up and then like pushing my reins at her. That's what we worked out. So hopefully I'll remember that and hopefully it'll work.
Well, this is certainly an exciting mare for you and for the future. And just give us a little history on her for those who don't know her.
Yeah, I picked her out in 2010 in Denmark. Go figure. The one event rider in Denmark, Peter Flair, who's been to the Olympics. And actually Julie Richards had seen the video of this mare. And when she sent it to me, it did strike me how much she looked like McKinley. You know, so I did kind of fall in love with that. And then, but when I walked into the barn to see her, I'm like, oh my God, she's too big. I can't do another big one, but here I am. And so Liza J. McNaughton owns half of her along with my mother. And so we're really excited. We're hoping to syndicate her and continue on with the syndication plan and taking her on another team, hopefully making it the team.
All right, well, some great things planned for this afternoon here as the FEI divisions will show jump at Woodside, and we wish you the best of luck this afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.